business trip.
Did the people move around?
It does tingle a little bit. All right. So Chewy might be doing top 3 with us tonight instead of Peter.
Okay, we're ready.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
That's pretty awesome. Is that a new addition to the family?
Yeah, we went and met Chewy because we were a little bored. I forget what we had. We had some time to kill in Hollywood Studios, and I was like, I haven't been to Launch Bay in a while. Let's go in there. And the line for Chewy was pretty reasonable. It only took us about 20 minutes to wait for that dude. And then BB-8 set a 15-minute line. We literally were like, yeah, let's go meet BB-8 too. We walked right into BB-8. There was 15 minutes. They mean walk through the queue.
Speaking of that, so we have decided to make a wall of character pictures that we have. And I decided I was going to download them to a hard disk. All 16,400 pictures that we have from the parks.
That's a lot of pictures.
That is a lot of pictures. We've worked on it for 7 hours now. We still have 6 trips to go.
All I can do is say I'm working on an ear wall, and it's about to wrap to that wall because we now have enough ears to wrap the whole next wall. No. That's all
right.
I can do.
So top 3. If you haven't done top 3 with us before, how this happens is I have a little baggie here full of poker chips. I'm going to pick one out, and we are going to answer the top 3 that is on chip number 4, line number 4 this week. And that is going to be line number 4. Aha! This is a good one. You were just there. This is a great one for us. It is best breakfast meals at Walt Disney World. There's a lot of good ones. All right. We're going to take... You got 20 seconds.
I already got them. Let's go.
You already got them? Well, at least we're going to do an ad, so...
Here's some words about me.
Here you go.
Planning your first trip and getting overwhelmed by all the details? Planning your next trip and just want some new suggestions on things you haven't tried? Contact me at Princess and the Mouse Travel, and I'd love to work with you planning your next trip to the most magical place on earth.
You can contact Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel on Facebook at PATM Disney Travel.
We should do a poll to determine if viewers like the goatee or the full beard more. Today on DPI.
There you go. All right. So top 3 tonight is best breakfast meals at Walt Disney World. Peter, you haven't been here in a while, so I'll let you go ahead and take the first one. I have got like 7, so I don't think that we are going to overlap any. So
yeah, I got... As long as you leave my number 1.
Yeah, I won't go. I won't go to your home resort for number 1.
Hey, whoa! What are you doing? Spoiler alert! What? Stop eating nerds. You're 40 years old. God. All right. My number 3 is actually kind of a sneaky one. Probably not even in your list. My number 3, one of my favorite things to do for breakfast at Walt Disney World is in Magic Kingdom, and it is to go in during the early entry time, ride a ride or two, and then as the park opens, hit Gaston's Tavern as it opens and have I am not kidding you when I say it is as big as your head cinnamon roll for only $7. They are delicious. They are fresh baked. They have a glaze as well as like a caramel gooey glaze on top of the regular sugar glaze. Oh my goodness. Pretty much, so this last trip we just went on, that is exactly what we did. We got to Magic Kingdom early. We took advantage of our 30 free minutes. And then as the park opened and the people came swarming in. We were standing, and we were the first person through the door at Gaston's Tavern with a line of people behind us because the door was closed and there were some people loitering, and I just walked right up and opened the door. They were like, "Sir, we open in 4 minutes." I was like, "I will stand outside for 4 minutes then. Thank you."
Gaston's is fantastic. We do utilize that quite a bit. We utilize the tag team method where the girls will normally go to Starbucks and get our drinks, and we will go to Gaston's and get the cinnamon rolls, and then we will meet at the plaza, grab a table there, and watch the Dapper Dans as they come down.
That is smart. I really enjoy the ambiance of the sitting room in Gaston's. So we all stop at Main Street Cafe, grab our Starbucks, head up to Gaston's Tavern, and then I get in line for the cinnamon rolls with Jesse or Bryce, and Addie goes and claims a table.
There you go.
Over by Gaston's big chair.
There you go. So Peter's number 3, Gaston's Tavern. For my number 3, I'm going to go to Animal Kingdom. We'll start out over there, and I'm going to do Tusker House. Yep. Tusker House, great character meal over at Animal Kingdom. You get Mickey, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy in their safari attire. And you get a good mix of your standard American fare breakfast and then some unique flavors. When they were doing the family style, they brought the curry chicken that's on the buffet to the table as well as part of the family style. It is back to the buffet now. You can also get the tiger bread there, which is awesome. And you can get the pog juice there, which is that... the passion fruit orange guava juice.
Yeah, oh, it's so good.
It is fantastic, and you will drink carafe after carafe of it and get yourself ready for a wonderful day at Animal Kingdom. Really good tip here is try and make it for about a half hour after park open and go ride Kilimanjaro safaris first and then come back and do Tusker House after that. Animals are normally a little bit more active there, and then you can come have your breakfast and let the crowd kind of crowd into that area and build that wait time for Kilimanjaro safaris. So, Tusker House, my number 3. Let's go ahead and get into our number 2s. Before we get into our number 2s, real quick before we get into our number 2s, if you do have a idea for top 3, go over to the website. It's down at the bottom right now, but it's patmdisneytravel.wixsite.com/planning. Go up in the top right corner, and you could submit your suggestion for a top 3 topic for us to debate, butcher, do all kinds of fun things with. And just have a general...
If my hand went into your screen.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Well,
Braden, get a dummy arm, Braden.
This is only the second time we've done it where it's been like a virtual camera for you, so you can actually see what's going on with the actual podcast. So, okay. So, but definitely submit your top 3s because we love hearing from you guys, and we love being able to have some fun with some of your guys' suggestions. So, Peter, what is your number 2 breakfast meal?
I'm in between 2 of them because we know what my number 1 is. I have a question for you. Are you going to go into the boardwalk if I don't?
I may go across the lake.
Yeah, that's what I'm in between. Okay, so I'll go with the boardwalk.
Okay.
You go across the lake.
Okay.
Because I was going to do the across the lake. All right. So with my number 2, I am going to go with Trattoria El Forno.
Bon Voyage.
You what?
The Bon Voyage breakfast when it comes back.
Oh, it's got to come back soon, right? The live princesses and stuff are back. It's got to be coming back soon. But what Matt is referring to is Trattoria El Forno is actually one of the restaurants in the front of the Boardwalk Resort. Here he goes with his nose again. Frustrating me for some reason. Just like, stop it. It's the world's loudest candy. Right? Freaking maraca in a small cardboard box. Yeah, here it goes. Shake, 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 vanilla, shake. All right, number 2 is Trattoria El Forno. So this is located on the boardwalk, which is wonderful if you are staying at Pop or Caribbean or Art of Animation. You can ride the Skyliner over, and before heading into Epcot, you can go and eat at Trattoria El Forno, or on just a resort day, heading over and eating at Trattoria El Forno is fantastic as well. Right now, it is not the Bon Voyage Adventure Breakfast, and so the menu items are crazy affordable. And you get a fantastic portion size for something in the high teens of price. But as Matt alluded to, it used to be before COVID, and we expect kind of any day now for it to come back. The Bon Voyage Adventure Breakfast, very similar menu items, but then it does move to one of those prefix menus. But the characters that you get here are so unique because you get Ariel and Rapunzel, which, yeah, you could get Ariel and Rapunzel both in Magic Kingdom. You can get Rapunzel over in Epcot, but they bring their men along with them. So you also get Prince Eric and Flynn Rider, which is unique. Like, the only place you can meet them is parties in Magic Kingdom for over $100 per person per ticket.
Yeah.
Is the only other spots that you can meet Flynn Rider and Prince Eric. So really, really awesome, unique characters. The food is fantastic. I mentioned that I went to Gaston's Tavern when I was there a week ago. Yep. I went to Trattoria El Forno on one of my off mornings, took the time to get over there, and had some breakfast over at Trattoria El Forno. Fantastic restaurant. You will not be disappointed.
No, fantastic restaurant. That would have been on my top 3 if I knew that you weren't going to go that way. I'm actually going to stay in the same area, but I'm going to go across the lake over to Beach Club, and I'm going to do the, Minnie's Beach Bash at Cape May Cafe.
That is not the one I thought you were going to do.
Ah.
I hope your number 1 has a blue guy in it.
It might, but it doesn't. Yeah, but
it's okay.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. But let's go Cape May Cafe here. And the reason I love this breakfast, it's another character breakfast, and apparently we eat too many character meals. Did you go there? Is it back as a character breakfast now?
It is,
yes.
Yeah. So Bryce and I had some comp tickets to Universal, so we went there, and to make something special for Addie got her haircut at Disney, and we also booked her a character meal at Beach Bash. Jesse said it was awesome. They have a make-your-own omelet station.
Yes.
And yes, the characters were back. But sorry, I stole some of your thunder.
No. The omelet station is the star in this one. Huge buffet, double-sided buffet. You get great characters, so it's a Beach Bash. So you get Donald and Goofy and Daisy and Minnie in their beach apparel, which is awesome. Good food. You get your Mickey waffles, you get your staples, bacon, eggs, that kind of stuff. But the omelet station, definitely great. You got a chef there, makes the omelets for you. I'm usually a 2 omelet a morning guy when I do that one. That is a fantastic breakfast over at Beach Club. So, Peter, let's go ahead and get to our number 1s. And before we get to your number 1, where can people find you at?
Facebook is the best place to find me. So if you just go and search in Princess and the Mouse Travel, you should find me pretty easily. It should be a really top hit. Then I would love to sit down and talk with you about all of your stuff. You're kind of coming through Messenger, and you and I will start talking, and ultimately we'll exchange some contact information in your preferred method. We'll talk for about an hour, and the next thing you know, you'll be going to Disney World.
No additional cost. So you're going to pay the same price that you'd pay on the Disney website, probably less, because we're going to look for deals as well. And yeah, over on the website, you can fill out the form over there. That gives us a little bit more information on the front end if you want to do that. So patmdisneytravel.wixsite.com/planning if you want to do that. And that takes you right to that form. And you can send it to us, and it goes directly to both of our emails. So you'll get one of us pretty quick back. All right, Peter. So let's talk about your favorite breakfast at Walt Disney World.
So I have made no hiding of the fact that I feel like the best breakfast at Walt Disney World is over at the Riviera at Topolino's Terrace. It is one of the newer locations, but almost immediately upon opening, it became one of the hardest reservations on Disney property to get. If you want a breakfast there, I can almost promise you that you better be staying at least 5 days or you will not get it.
Yeah.
Because it is booked. It is booked 64, 65, 66 days in advance because it is phenomenal. You get the Fab Four, so you get, or no, I guess you don't get the Fab Four. You get Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy because Daisy's not in the Fab Five. So you get Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy, but they're in these Riviera-inspired outfits. So you get a painter, a writer, a sculptor, and a ballerina in that order. And it is just amazing. It is fun. It is whimsical. The decor in it is very fantastic. The sing-along is very, very catchy. The food is amazing. It is delicious food. It's prefix, so you do order off the menu, but if you want a little bit of multiple things, order away. It doesn't cost you any extra money. All prefix menus at Disney are technically still all you care to enjoy. Little pro tip, wherever that sounder used to be in our early days, right, with the freaking words. Yeah, it is just a wonderful meal. And then the best part is just the view. You can step out onto the balcony up there on the 10th floor of the Riviera, and you can look out and you can see Hollywood Studios, the beautiful picturesque lake of Caribbean Beach, the Skyliner flying overhead. Back behind you off the other balcony is Epcot and the view over to there. It is just a fantastic place. To start a day, if you're going to Hollywood Studios or Epcot, yes. But to start an off day, even better.
Yeah.
Like, nothing says I'm ready to relax into this day like a leisurely breakfast with no schedule to meet over at Topolino's Terrace.
No, Topolino's great breakfast. We got the opportunity to enjoy it. We both did, like, right after it opened. So... no, just fantastic, fantastic food. Love the characters. They're very unique. So, only place that you can see those outfits in any of the parks. So, that's something else to think about. So, no, great number one pick there. My number one pick, I've got 3. Shan put hers up, and I'm like, man, I really can't keep that one off because it's awesome. But... then you said what you said, and I do have to go over to the Polynesian and do the Ohana breakfast with Stitch. It is such good food. It is different than every other family style plate that you can get. The eggs are different. The bread is different. Just everything's different. You get those seasoned potatoes over there. Exactly.
Those things are so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about them. They're like whole cannon potatoes, and they're whole roasted. And
yeah, they're awesome. And so you get this great meal. It's at the Poly. You get Pluto outside in his lei, and then inside you get Stitch. You get Mickey, and you get Lilo in Hawaiian gear. So, you're looking at me weird.
That's just not what it was last time I was there, but I believe you.
Who did you have?
Last time it was a character. I had Stitch out front, and I had Mickey, Pluto, and Goofy inside.
Really? So maybe a little bit of a different character set depending
Yeah,
on where
I
you go.
haven't been there since it's come back from. I've eaten there, but not since it returned to character after the pandemic.
So,
So that might be the character lineup now.
yeah, so that was the character lineup 2 days after the park shut down for the pandemic. We ate there when the parks were shut down.
Huh.
That's where I got that
Well, then,
great video across Magic Kingdom. They still had the monorail going, so we were coming back from our Ohana breakfast, and the Magic Kingdom front entrance is completely empty except for 3 security guards. It's the weirdest thing in the world, but no. So Ohana breakfast, but I can't not mention the one that Shannon brought up because it's a really sneaky one. It's an easy reservation too, and it's Grand Floridian Cafe. It is a fantastic breakfast. It's one of the only places on site that you can get a big Mickey waffle, like a full-size Belgium Mickey waffle. And just a great little area to have a breakfast. It's in this big glass back, like tea room almost off the back of the Grand Floridian. So, really cool there. Since I took an honorable mention, do you have any honorable mentions?
I tried Steakhouse 71 this last time, and that was a pretty
Awesome.
solid meal.
Yes.
Yeah, and like really reasonably priced. So it's over at Contemporary, and everybody runs for Contemporary for Chef Mickey's, but Steakhouse 71 might be the better way to start a Magic Kingdom day because you can get there pretty easily, ride the monorail over, have a nice hearty breakfast that doesn't break the bank, and then walk the path back to Magic Kingdom to then get in. So really, really solid. I stayed at Contemporary this last trip for the first time ever, and I get it now, Matt. I don't know if I'm going to be as high on it as you, but I get it. I do. I get it.
It's just convenient.
We stayed at Bay Lake Tower for a night. But so we flew in at super hella early in the morning and basically spent 14 hours running around Bay Lake Tower and the Contemporary. And yeah, just all of it. And then on our Magic Kingdom day, because I had experienced Contemporary, we left Magic Kingdom, rode the monorail over, sat at Outer Rim, and had some drinks for an hour and a half in the comfy chairs, and then went back to Magic Kingdom for the rest of the night. Holy cow, just doing that for downtime. We ordered some food from Contempo Cafe, and
it's all just like kind of right there.
Yeah, it was. I totally get the appeal. And Steakhouse 71 was a really solid breakfast. We grabbed breakfast there on our morning in. So we got off the plane, we rode an Uber over there, and the first thing we did on our trip is ate at Steakhouse 71. Pretty solid food, really good prices, good portions. Yeah, really impressed. So honorable mention to the other resorts on the monorail loop.
Yeah.
You also have really solid breakfast opportunities.
Well, and I think there's a pro tip in there to think about some of those secondary restaurants at your deluxe hotels, because Steakhouse 71 is fantastic for all meals now. They've upgraded their menu for lunch and dinner. Fantastic for all meals. Grand Floridian Cafe is an awesome breakfast. Citrico's, great lunch and dinner now over at Grand Floridian. And then,
Kona Cafe, even, like, if you don't go to Ohana, Kona Cafe at Polynesian is a fantastic breakfast. Like, if you don't want to pay the money for the character meal, like, you can get a lot of the same items. You just order them off a menu over at Kona Cafe, right next door to Ohana.
Yeah. So don't be afraid to book some of those secondary restaurants at these deluxe hotels, because you're getting still really quality meals out of it. It's just not the headliner. Like, when you think of the Contemporary, you're thinking Chef Mickey's or California Grill. And Steakhouse 71's there, and very few people even know about it because it's just kind of tucked in right next to the reception area.
Yeah, same day reservations, easy to get for sure.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, great top three, Peter. Again, if you want to get in touch with him, you can go over to the Facebook page at PATM Disney Travel. Shoot him a message. He can get back to you pretty quick. And if you want to give us a little bit more information in a more structured form, you can go over to the website at patmdisneytravel.wixsite.com/planning, and we will talk to you about your next trip to basically any of the Disney properties. Don't just limit it to world. We can do cruise. We can do land. I'll do Paris.
And I'll make the phone call.
Yeah. And we'll get it figured out. So thank you guys all for watching tonight. We are going to get into the outro. Hey, thanks for checking us out today. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons to help out the channel. Also, if you're looking for some more Disney content, check this out. I think you're going to like it.